Good day and welcome to JNN's Headline News. I'm Kodian Barrett. In the headlines at this time, the parish of St. Elizabeth has seen an increase of 14% in major crimes since the start of the year. Acting head of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, DSP Leroy Minot, says this is despite a reduction in murders when compared to the same period last year. DSP Minot disclosed that up to September 9, the parish has recorded 7 less murder when compared to the same period last year. He, however, pointed out that with the exception of rapes, all other major crimes have shown an increase. Lecturers at the University of Technology, UTech, who went on a sick-out for 3 days, returned to work on Friday. They started calling in sick on Tuesday to show their frustration with the delay by the Finance and Education Ministries to begin implementing salary adjustments and increase subvention support to the university. President of the University of Technology Academic Staff Union, Liebert Langley, warned that while the lecturers have resumed duties, they remain restive. The Transport Authority is warning public passenger vehicle operators to immediately desist from overcharging commuters for use of public transportation across the island. In a statement on Friday morning, it said it has received complaints from the commuting public in mainly Kingston and St. Catherine that public passenger vehicle operators are insisting commuters pay more than the approved fares. The Transport Authority says its operations teams will be monitoring the situation closely, and operators found to be unlawfully deceiving passengers as to the fare for a journey will be prosecuted under the road traffic regulations. The Education Ministry has provided an update on the 11 Calabar High students whose parents did not show up at Tuesday's meeting with the school's administrators to discuss their reinstatement. Director of Regional Educational Services in the ministry, Dr. Kasen Troop, confirmed that only 3 of the students have not been reinstated. Calabar High has been in the spotlight after it reportedly attempted to bar students from advancing to 5th form for underperforming. 4 men listed by the police as persons of interest in connection with the flare-up of violence in Granville St. James have been given until 6 o'clock Friday to turn themselves in. They are Jeffrey Saunders, otherwise called Blinger, a resident of Gordon Crescent, St. James and Virginia in the United States; Amoy Young, otherwise called Pinky; Sanjay Ferguson, otherwise called Biscuit; and Rayon Elliott, also known as Bughead. The men have been told to surrender to the Freeport police. And the police seized an illegal firearm in Granville on Thursday. The 9mm pistol and several rounds of ammunition were found while the police were searching for suspects linked to the upsurge in violence. Head of the Area 1 Criminal Investigation Branch, Superintendent Michael Phipps, reported that several persons have been detained over the past few days. 4 employees of a popular pharmacy in downtown Kingston have been arrested by detectives from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, after they were allegedly found to be selling drugs to induce abortion. The owner of the establishment, a pharmacist, and 2 employees were taken into custody on Thursday. They were arrested for breaches of the Pharmacy Act and are expected to be charged with selling drugs without prescription. And in international news, Hurricane Florence is slowly making its way in North Carolina after making landfall, trapping people in flooded homes and promising days of destruction and human suffering. The Category 1 hurricane's storm surges, punishing winds, and rain are turning some towns into rushing rivers, and the storm is expected to crawl over parts of the Carolinas into the weekend, pounding some of the same areas over and over. Forecasters revealed that in the barricaded North Carolina city, rescuers by mid-morning Friday had freed over 200 people from rising waters. but about 150 more had to wait as conditions worsened and a storm surge reached 10 feet. And that's it for Headline News. Join us at 8 p.m. for more details in Frontline News. I'm Cody Ann Barrett, wishing you pleasant viewing.